Okay guys, so today I'm doing a cook with me video, and I'm just going to be, nothing too crazy, just showing you guys what I'm making, and of course how I'm going to make it. So I'm making a pasta bake, and we're going to be using, of course, some pasta. I'm using this, I don't even know what this is. Okay, it's called tortilla. Anyway, I'm using this shape of pasta, and then I'm going to be using some mushrooms, of course a tomato based sauce. I have some sweet corn here. I'm going to also be adding some this is a hot dog. I'm just going to chop it up. And every pasta bake needs some cream or milk and cheese, so that's what I have here. This cheese is not going to be enough for the quantity I'm doing, but I'm going to just make use of it like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go pour the pasta into a boiling pot of hot water that is salted. So I'm going to go do that now, and then I'm going to open up these two cans and chop up the veggies, and we're gonna get cooking. Okay. So here I have a hot pan with some oil in there, and I'm going to be browning my mushrooms. This is going to take a few minutes, maybe 10 to 12 minutes. You just want to put them there and let them go for maybe 3 to 4 minutes before you start to turn. And the only thing I added was salt, so I'm just going to leave that to brown up and develop some color. Yeah, mushrooms are very, very meaty and delicious, but you wouldn't get that meaty flavor except it's cooked down and browned. So you see how it's starting to develop some color, it's getting brown. Yes, you can let this go even longer, but I still want it to be moist and have some bite to it. So yeah, that's where I want it to be at. So I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped up sausage. Now this is smoked sausage, it's already cooked and seasoned, and I just want it to just get heated up a bit. So once this all gets mixed together and heated, I didn't add any seasoning. I'm going to take them out and move on to the next cooking process. So we're going to start making our sauce. Every pasta bake has a tomato based sauce and a creamy sauce that goes into it. Although this is an almost pasta bake because I didn't have enough cheese, but I just rolled it with it like that, and it was really good. So I just sweated off the onions a bit. I didn't want them to get brown. I just wanted them to soften a bit. And once that was done, the onions and the garlic, I added my sweet corn and then my tomato sauce. Now I wish I used a little bit more tomato sauce, but it was still really good. It was really, really yummy. So I'm just kind of eyeballing stuff here. This is dinner. I just checked in my fridge. Whatever I had, I grabbed and just put dinner together. You know what I mean? I'm sure mommies and home cooks know what I mean. So we're just gonna let this tomato sauce cook down a bit to just heat it up. I'm not trying to fry this sauce. I just want it to heat up, some of that liquid in there to reduce, and then we'll move on to the next step. But I'm going to season with some black pepper, onion powder, oregano, thyme, and seasoning cube. Once some of the liquid in the tomatoes have dried down to my liking, I added some milk. You can use cream. Here I just mixed some dried milk with water and I added that. And then I'm going to go in with my pasta. Of course, taste for seasoning, taste for salt, but be careful since you have already salted your pasta, and then there's salt in cheese, of course, depending on how much you use. So I go in with my pasta and then my mushrooms and hot dog. Those two really added a nice bite to this because of the smokiness and saltiness of the hot dog, and then that meaty bite you get from mushrooms. It was really good. So yeah, just mix that all up together. And I have a prepared pan that I just oiled. Can you see my son? Oh my gosh, this boy doesn't let me rest. So just mix this together. Prepare your pan, oil it or butter it or whatever, and pour that into your pan. Layer your cheese if you have enough. If I had enough cheese, I would have put the cheese, in layers. Like put some pasta, put some cheese, put some pasta, and then top with cheese. But again, like I said, my cheese was just a little bit left, so I just poured in all the pasta and then put the cheese on top. It was still really good, but if I had enough cheese, that would have been extra good. Another thing I think I would have done differently is, like I said, used more tomato sauce. But yeah, it still came out really good. So that's it. Bake this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. And I just garnished with some basil. And yeah, that's it. I'm serving myself some. Of course, if I had more cheese, everything would have been, really cheesy and nice. But it was still good, like I've said a million times. So this is not really a recipe. This is more like just a show and tell. So you can, make yours to your liking. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.